welcome. It has been a hot minute. Sorry things have been so few and far between lately. Everything has just been so busy. Mainly due to, like, whenever I want to go away, I'll try to make it whenever I've got a long weekend. And last couple have been, quote unquote, taken up by a bucks party and then a wedding. Shout out to the Lawrences. But yeah, it is currently Good Friday. Decided that we're going to go to Paddy's River Dam. It's a free campsite in a state forest. So you can take Hex, which I don't know if you can hear her sooking in the background already. So I've never actually been out there, I don't think. Or if I have, I was real small kid. So from here, it's about 3 hours and something. So we're going to go trusty old Google Maps. I think it's going to take us like past the Cotter and all that stuff from here, but do a little montage of the trip out there, probably just mainly when we get close to it. But yeah, we'll see you when we get there. Alright, so we've arrived and managed to get a park, but it is packed. Like, by a park, I probably won't be able to actually sleep here because it's on quite a bit of an angle. So I think we're going to be driving around for a little bit and see if we can actually find somewhere that isn't as busy and we can actually camp somewhere. Let's see how we go. Alright, so yeah, pretty much just had a little bit of lunch, literally just meagering in a cup. Yeah, it is fucking packed down here. So when I got here, like, it's kind of broken up into two sections. I reckon I counted maybe 15-20 vehicles total, not including caravans and all that stuff. But then even just got here, went for a little bit of a walk with Hex just to see if there was anything else, like any other campsites or whatever. And I think another 5 or 6 vehicles rocked up again, because at the moment I reckon we're on a pretty decent incline. It'd be pretty shit to try and sleep like this. Might be able to see, like, in comparison to the vehicle, like window to the vehicle kind of thing, because they're on pretty flat ground, so that kind of shows you we're like uphill a little bit. So there are some other campsites like around the area. I don't know if they've got like water or anything near them, but it's only what I think 12:30, 1 o'clock kind of thing. Okay, and another vehicle's rocked up, so I think we're gonna go see if we can suss anything out and try our luck. Oh fuck. So yeah, we've got 3 vehicles up there. There's another 3 in behind me. A couple of them look like they've been there for a couple of days already. if I had got here earlier, yeah, it probably would have been like extremely good to get the actual good position. And then we've got, what is it, I think 2 more vehicles up to my left. I don't know if you saw them. Another fucking coming. Jeez, these people even fucking brought a boat. God damn. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if you saw it when I was to the like pointing right. Yeah, there's probably another 10 vehicles down there kind of thing. Ooh. These guys are letting me out, thank God. So yeah, it is just absolutely packed. Seems like everyone and their dog wanted to come down this weekend. Another fucking 2 vehicles. Alright, let's cut to hopefully a bit of a less busy camp. Okay, so after a lot of stuffing around and I think driving an extra maybe half an hour to 45 minutes, we finally found somewhere. It is kind of packed, but it's very dispersed, luckily, and that is Blowering Dam. Pretty much, yeah, we've driven right down, basically right next to the water. If you look on Google Maps, it says it's a lot bigger than what it is, but this is the view that we're going to have whenever we wake up. And a little red dog for you as well. So yeah, you can probably see if I can zoom in. Yeah, across the dam there, like yeah, whole bunch of people. It's actually pretty quiet down that end, so maybe could have trekked over there, but I don't know how steep it is. And as you can see, we've got people there, and yeah, a lot more over to the left, but it is what it is. So one thing I definitely do need to do is try and seal the back of the van a little bit more, because it is absolutely dusty as shit. Alright, so as you can see, this is all the dust that's in there, so that's why it's going to take me pretty much all day to pull all that shit out and then clean it all, like especially down there, like Jesus. Actually, while I've got yous here, so you might be able to see above us, we have a new awning. Fully electric. Just because it was too much of a pain in the ass to actually set it all up, especially like where I am here. Down here, it's downward slope, so it would be a prick to try and set that up. So yeah, that's a new addition, and so far so good. We might unpack everything, try and tidy some of this dust up, and then yeah, might see you tonight. So didn't really get up to much over the night. Did take some astro photos, so I might put them in the video. But I found we're probably going to have to head back today. I don't know if I mentioned there was a bit of a leak on the driver's side front tyre. I pumped it all up and watched it overnight, Wednesday, and then even on Friday, and it was all good. Woke up this morning and checked it, and it is dead flat. So luckily, I've got this.
It's got a little compressor in there. So we're going to have to, pump that up, head back in, and then I'd say during the week try and see if we can get this fucking slow leak repaired. Fun. So yeah, as you can see, that's what we're working with. Kill me now. Alright, so after the little bit of a dummy spit this morning, decided to, luckily I've got Starlink, godlike invention, ended up calling Dad, having a chat to him, and pretty much ended up getting the spare tyre from under the van, putting that on, getting the other one out of the way. Because by the time I pumped it up, travelled out, well, either home or whatever, it would have just been delaying the issue basically. So we're gonna persevere, and at the moment we're just going for a bit of a walk, see what's around. A few people packing up / heading off already. I can already see what the thumbnail is going to be. Having a blowout at Blowering Dam. Sorted. I promise you guys, there's going to be at least one trip where everything runs smoothly. Will it be the next one? Probably not. Because even for dinner and that, I was planning on using the cob, do like a little bit of a lamb roast kind of thing. Yeah, got the roast, got some broccolini that I can grill up on the Weber. Got here, I'm like, forgot to grab like the roast veggies like potatoes and carrots and pumpkin. So I do have steak and that, so probably tonight we're going to be doing steak and broccolini on the Weber. So might actually see if I can film that one, get back to the filming things, but have a look at this view. So as you can see, van's just down there. As you can see, there's a few people around. I was thinking about going like down there a little bit, but I felt like that might have been a little bit too close to some people. But yeah, so what a fucking morning it has been. Because I pretty much pumped it up Wednesday night, left it all day Thursday and even like overnight Friday, and it didn't look like it had moved an inch. And whenever we were pulling up, I was like double checking, make sure like it was still pretty good. But then as you can see by the pictures and that I'm putting up, it was just dead flat. So fun and games. Alright, we might see if there's anything else that we can walk around and have a look at, and if we find anything good, I'll tag you in. Don't know where you can see that, but a fair bit of smoke coming from the other side of that hill. I really hope that that's just a backburn or someone's doing that. So I really don't want to have to like run out of here real quick if it's an actual fire, but we'll find out, I suppose. So I don't know if you can actually see, but this little like area just absolutely drops off. Oh, it's out there. Get it. Good thing she can swim. Yeah, I think it's pretty hard to see, but as you can tell, that's where like it is, and she's only just got the like ledge. But if you look at Google Maps, I'll show you like a screenshot of where we're actually camped compared to where Maps reckons the water is. According to Maps, we're like, well, you can probably see all up there. That used to be where the water was. But now, just slowly over time, it's just getting lower and lower. Just going for a little bit of a walk. Things are starting to get a little bit warm, so I've pretty much gone down and checked the temperature of the water. It feels beautiful. Gonna see if I can set the camera up in the van, because I don't want to just set it up like and just film me and Hex swimming. So probably see if I can set it up in the van and then point to where we're actually going to go swimming, just so we've got a little bit of footage, but then I don't look like the guy carrying a camera, setting it up and then going swimming, although that's what I'm doing. But we'll see how we go. Alright, so I had a look back at that footage and yeah, I was a little bit off. I tried to guess where I was going to be standing in the water, but a little bit off the frame. I think I'm like there kind of thing. But fuck, after what a day it's been, bloody, what is it? It's currently, Jesus Christ, it's only 20 past 10. And it's already been one of them days, but yeah. Going for a little bit of a swim, bit of a walk over to the other side, where yeah, saw that fire and that extremely deep water. Water's not as deep over this side, but still, it's quite refreshing, even though you literally sort of got like waist deep kind of thing. That was about enough for me. But then, of course, yeah, I've got Hex here just absolutely going crazy, absolutely focused on her ball. You look like a drowned rat, don't you? I think this is pretty much going to be the majority of the day. Might have some lunch later on. I got some wraps, eggs and bacon, probably just, yeah, do breakfast style wrap kind of thing. Do have a couple of hamburger patties, so maybe break that up, add that in there. So like, yeah, yeah, as the Americans call it, sausage, egg and bacon wrap. But yeah, we'll have to have a look. As you can see, everything all set up, bloody awning looking real nice. Yeah, I think this is pretty much going to be our view for the majority of the day. Although, yeah, the tyre was a bit of a hiccup. I definitely feel better that, like, yeah, changed the spare and did all that. Just feels a little bit more accomplished kind of thing. So, might see how we go. Might try and film if I cook this breakfast / brunch up kind of thing. If not, yeah, we might go for a walk when it's a little bit later in the afternoon. And then I'll see you guys then. Alright, so decided to get this going a little bit. Now, I've just started literally just salt and pepper on these. And because I'm going to be putting them in wraps, I'm basically just searing one side, or trying to sear one side, and just going to break it up. So that way, like, yeah, still get like decent chunks of meat.
Nice.
But it's not one giant lump sum, basically. Let me know how the audio sounds, because I've basically picked up the new DJI Mic 2, which is a little wireless kit. Because I've got the DJI Osmos, whatever the hell the like little handheld one is for all my vlogging style stuff. Yeah, I just wanted to see, like, because basically this little kit that I got came with 2 microphones. So this one is pretty much wired up, well, connected to the transmitter, which I've hooked up to my camera. So hopefully this audio should be pretty clear. I don't know whether I need to get a windsock for it yet or not. Like, it came with one, but yeah, I don't know if I need to worry about that as of yet. But then hopefully as I'm walking around here, it should still be pretty fine. Should be able to still hear me clear as. You might be, like, yeah, a little blocked out from the bloody speakers, but just one of those things. So just got a couple of eggs here that just mixing up. Right, so they're pretty well mixed up. I'm also going to get some of this bacon and basically just dice it up, because obviously the eggs take almost no time to cook whatsoever. Going to cut this bacon up off screen, add it all in, let it brown up a little bit, and then when all that's getting nice and crispy, then I can chuck the eggs in, do that, and then, oh, happy days. And I'm back. I feel like that's going to be quite a lot, but I'm going to let that do its thing for a little bit and then probably come back when we're ready for that stuff. I feel like I may have put too much bacon and like sausage patty in here compared to 2 eggs, but oh well, it is what it is. It's been one of those days, so another common devs L is probably fucking due, to be honest. So yeah, we're pretty much just gonna mix this through, cook the egg, and then after this we'll take it over to our little table where we can set up some tortillas, pull some out, whack some cheese on it. Normally, well, I was going to bring this like Master Foods birria taco stuff that like I've been having lately. Oh, it is the goods. I'll see if I can get a photo and put it on so you guys can see. I was going to bring that, but like the potatoes and the carrots for the quote-unquote roast, completely forgot. Alright, I reckon that's about done, so we'll take this stuff over and see you for the attempt at fucking wrapping these things. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a speed run of doing a bloody burrito. Pretty much I've got a minute or something left on this. So, bit of cheese. Yeah, goddamn. I've definitely cooked way too much of this. Piss off. Now, again, I wish I had that birria taco stuff, but alright, just like that. I don't think I've got much left on here, so yeah, I got about 50 seconds left, so that's pretty much gonna be it, but I'll be back shortly. Alright, so ended up actually making enough to be able to do 3 pretty fucking comfortably. Considering the size, I'm probably only going to have 1, but then I can, yeah, basically just wrap them up, chuck them in the fridge, and then later on, if I feel so, just heat it up on the pan on the barbecue, and then, or even just directly on the barbecue, and then go from there. But again, that birria sauce would have made this even better, but something so quick, easy, and nice way to use up whatever you've got. Because they're literally just burritos, you can put whatever you want in them. That's just pretty much what I had on hand. If you're health conscious, spinach, whatever. But considering it's midday and I haven't eaten since, I think it was like 5:30 yesterday afternoon, I'm going to sit down and eat this and enjoy the serenity. Right, so a bit of an update on that
fire I mentioned earlier. Just had a look at fires near me, and it's a controlled fire, so we should be all good. But we're just noticing it's getting bloody smoky out here. But yeah, just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update on that fire. Alright, so we're pretty much at a point where I've ended up buying a NAS, which is a network attached storage. Basically, it means that I can access it. I've got Starlink, so I can connect to Wi-Fi and all that stuff. I'm running low on storage in my actual camera, like which you would have seen when I was doing the breakfast burrito thing. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I'm moving everything from my camera over to my laptop because I can't do it directly. But once I do that, I'll be able to upload it to my NAS. I get into it, and then I can just upload it here. And then when I get home, I can just jump on my main PC, like the one that I use for gaming / editing and all that stuff. And it's all going to be accessible there. So in that way, I free up storage on my camera, like here and now. And then I don't need to worry about transferring it all at a later date. So hopefully we'll see you in about 24 minutes. And because as you can see, I've got 1.26 gig free on this SD card. So yeah, this is the prime example of why I've decided to get a NAS, so I can connect it all and do this stuff. But we'll jump back when we're finished with this upload. Time to do some dinner. It's getting a little bit dark. So we do have a few wasps hanging around, so I'm gonna have to try and hopefully not get stung. Alright, as I said before, just got some broccolini here. Full disclosure, I have no idea what's the best way to do this, so I'm thinking literally just grab a couple of these and hit it with some oil, salt and pepper. Hopefully not get fucking stung by these wasps. Because pretty much what happened, there was a little bit of that sausage, well, the patty from earlier this morning that had fallen down and was in the little like tray down the bottom. So I didn't realise that. These guys have been feeding on it. And now in the background, it probably won't show it, but what I was telling Hex to get away from earlier, ooh, Jesus, was that like meat kind of thing. So I've basically just put it away. Hopefully gets them away. Right, so again, no idea if this is like a good way to cook broccolini. My vegetable knowledge is very limited, as you can probably tell by the big gut. Oh god, all of them are back now. So yeah, I'm just literally going to hit it with a bit of oil. Fair decent crack of salt. And some pepper. Now I do have steaks there, but yeah, I'll probably do one. Oh god, these wasps are not filling me with confidence, especially considering I need to go near the barbecue here. Oh no, and I've got to pull it out a little bit. Jesus. So as you can see, that's where that tray is, but it was sitting under there, so like yeah, you can probably see the wasps flying in and around there at the moment. But we shall persevere. Fuck off. I really wish that they would just find where I've put that other bit of meat so they could, you know, like leave. They haven't started eating it yet, so they're still, like yeah, there's one just there in front of me. He's still searching. Man. Brother, please, just let me do what I want to do. Put that down to a quarter. Might close that up, see if we can get a little bit more cooking from it happening. And I'm not doing anything special with the steaks either.
pretty much exactly what I've done with the broccolini. It's got a couple of Scotch fillets, or as the Americans call it, like boneless ribeye, I believe. I think just doing one for now is going to be the plan slash go-to. When you can, guys, make sure you go to your local butcher, because I can guarantee for a fact, although I don't know if I can really say it's a fact if it's my opinion, but local butcher like meat is 1,000 times better than your generic supermarket meat. Really not liking all these wasps around. So I don't think I'm actually in the shot, but I'm literally just a bit of salt, bit of pepper, roll it around in that oil, pick all that stuff up. Alright, let's see how this is going. No wasps. I think we're Gucci. No, there's still one there. Brother, please. So yeah, that's the thing, like, yeah, how I'm saying I'm not very well versed in veggies and that. I've pretty much always had either roast or steamed veggies, basically. So a lot of friends give me shit about it, but I remember one time, like, yeah, had some edamame at a friend's place, and just because it was like, yeah, chili, garlic, just cooked differently, not just steamed kind of thing. It was beautiful. So I'm hoping this will hopefully make it a little bit better, but it's probably a load of shit, but that's basically what I'm putting down all this to, like, not being a fan of veggies, etc. As you can see, that's charring up nicely, I hope. See if I can put them over here where it's a little bit less hot. The old cross pattern on the steak. What are you eating? Let's see. Not a bad attempt, in my opinion. Slightly got the checker marks. Alright, so let that do its thing for a little bit. Grab another plate and some cutlery. Look at that. Like, it is still going. That's been going pretty much the whole time I've been here. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, they're definitely nice and charred. I think that might pretty much be it, because obviously don't want to overcook it, but I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. And little quick tip, easy way to do things, turn the gas bottle off instead of the barbecue, and that way all the gas in line gets cooked out, well, burnt, etc. And yeah. Alright. Bit of a basic dinner, but something nice and easy and quick for me. We even got rid of the wasps as well, so that's huge. I think next time with the broccolini, I'm literally just having it now, maybe parboiling it, because I've seen people doing it that way, like parboil, and then just like on the barbecue to get some like grill mark, well, some char on it and all that stuff, because like, yeah, the outside is pretty decent, but then like yeah, the inside is still just a little bit raw for like my taste, although can't really take that with much weight considering yeah, I don't normally have it, but yeah, I've got a little jet boil that can yeah boil water pretty quickly, so I feel like that would be a like good place to start. But yeah, other than that, bloody we're cheering. And yeah, and of course the wasps are back, so I've got to eat these quickly. All right, so I was planning on yeah not much happening tonight, but obviously the like fire that they've been doing, like backburning and all that stuff, it's a lot closer than what like we originally thought. So I'm gonna cut over to what you can see while it's dark. So sorry for the like really dark screen, but yeah, as you can see, mind you, this is on my 500mm lens, fully zoomed in, but yeah, just a nice ominous glow from the hill. See if I can. So yeah, that's at 200mm. So obviously, yeah, quite a ways away. Obviously, not the best view, but just something eerie about the orange glow coming from the other side of that hill. And as you can see, because there is no light pollution out here, it is now just pitch black. So hopefully we don't get the call, oh yeah, that's actually now out of control, you guys have to leave halfway through the night. But I might call it a night here, and then I'll see you in the morning before I head off. All right, it's our final morning. So nice and quiet out here. Then of course, as soon as I talk about it being quiet, Hex just decides she's going to start licking herself. You grot. So pretty much that fire's been going like yeah all night. See if you can see it. It's now actually on this side of the hill, but looks like it's just like yeah keeping checks on it overnight, and yeah it basically looked like a nothing fire. So I'd say like yeah either controlled burn that just went all night for whatever reason, or just a fire that they're easily maintaining. I think it might be a matter of have a cup of coffee, heat up one of those burritos that I made, and then start moseying on back. But sorry for the bit of a debacle that we had. Try not to do what a lot of people do and cherry pick things. So if something goes wrong, you're 99% chance you're going to see it. So all right, so we're just packing up now. Holy shit, having the electric awning is absolute game changer. Took me all of about 30 seconds to pack it up, kind of thing. Like where with the other awning, mind you, nothing wrong with it, still works fine, but basically it like yeah took a good 5 minutes to, no I wouldn't say 5 minutes, like 2-3 minutes to pack up. And then even here I would have been struggling even more because I'm slanted down kind of thing. Like yeah, that would have been a shit show. But yeah, shout out Ornlux for their awnings. Semi-retractable one, great if you're using a shorter vehicle or you're taller. But then the electric one, even better. So we're just gonna yeah finish packing everything up. Pretty much it's just Hex's stuff that I've got left. But if there's anything you guys want to see me try in the next one, obviously I'm new to all this, so I'm still trying to work out what works and what is good, etc. So feel free, let me know if there's something you want to see or any suggestions of places to go, whether it be dog friendly or not. I can probably just piss Hex off if it's not dog friendly, which probably will be the case one time when I decide to go to a national park or something like that, which, yeah, hopefully if that's the case, there's going to be a bit more walking around, like photography kind of thing. But anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.